Hey, boys and girls. Hi, it's me, the one only the Sparkle Girl, aka Karen Sparkle. Okay, so I just want to be honest with you, boys and girls, about season 6 for Miraculous Ladybug. So, first of all, before I could carry on, there's going to be an episode anytime soon for season 6, but that's not going to come out until the 25th of January. So I just thought I'd give you an update. Yeah. Bonjour, Joshi. Okay. So anyway, I just hope you're excited to watch Miraculous. Unless you're a Miraculous fan, like I am. And of course Sophie too, because she loves Miraculous as well. And yes, so there's going to be quite a few things that we do need to talk about season 6 anyway, don't we? Because sometimes it can be really important, as you probably imagine. So let's get to the fact about the animation of the season 6. So I totally understand the concerns from others who prefers the old animation, which I do get it. But I'm afraid we all have to get used to the new animation, I'm afraid. And I'm sorry for saying that out loud, but I'm afraid to be honest, there's nothing we can do about it. And if you still can't handle the fact that they changed the new animation, then there's nothing we can help to solve the problem for you. Because if that's your problem, it's your problem. So don't take it out of anyone else, okay? Just because they either like it or not, whatever. Which, yeah. Okay, so I'm still just gonna point out that sometimes it's okay to not like things and the others like things that you don't like. It's totally understandable whatever. But I'm just still giving you a statement. Okay, so even though for me, I kind of like the animation, to be honest, to be fair. Well, it's just sort of almost reminds me of the old animation, to be honest. And that is quite understandable too, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. But that's just my opinion anyway. And my belief too. Yeah. And yet, I believe there's going to be let's just say there's already leaks all over on YouTube with Miraculous Ladybug season 6 episodes already. Like, can I just get to the point? I'm so disappointed with those who upload leaks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing a little spoilers, only a little bit, but having people uploading too much leaks that we don't really need to know until the time comes. Like, come on. Why is almost everyone so impatient these days? Like, for heaven's sake, can't they just at least just get a life and grow up? I'm sorry if you think I'm a bit too hard, but I'm not going to use it as an excuse, but I'm just still going to say, no matter how impatient you are, you should always wait patiently and considering other people around you, because you're not the only one person in this whole world to have feelings who that matters, because everyone matters as well, not just yourself, everyone included, and that includes myself. Everyone matters, everyone, guys, and I'm telling you that, and you know that I'm right. So and I believe somebody or someone has already uploaded episode 3. Well, not entirely the whole episode, but like bits to bits, and showing each of the clips already on YouTube. Like, honestly, God, come on, can't those people just give a break and let other people wait for the time to come for the show season 6 to come out? It's hardly near the end of January, for heaven's sake. I mean, am I wrong? No. I know what I'm talking about. So, geez, give me a break, guys. Okay, so I'm sorry about me a little too hard there. Sorry. Anyway, and I know, and everyone are aware that about that very peculiar episode I'm talking about, episode 3. Yep, you heard that right, episode 3. But turns out, episode 2 is going to be the first episode to release before episode 1. I mean, that's just getting ridiculous now. I mean, seriously. I mean, am I the only one who thinks that? I mean, episode 1 should always be the first episode to come out, not the other way around. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so fair enough, fair point. But I'm still wanted to mention that I just think it's just getting out of hands. Like, wow, but whoa. Out just let you guys know, I was just being sarcastic. Okay. And and I also believe that very episode 3, even though hardly see the whole episode quite yet. Yeah, it's, of course I've seen few bits of the episode, but not the whole episode. So don't worry, haven't seen the whole episode yet. But I still want to say that I believe almost everyone are saying that Marinette is going to be a stalker again. Come on. Okay. Seriously. So before I could say anything and all that, I just think everyone are jumping to conclusions. I think. I don't know anymore. Look, okay, guys, please be understanding that I still love Marinette no matter what's the case. Just because almost everyone assumes Marinette being a stalker or whatever, that doesn't stop me from loving her. She's my best favorite character no matter what. And she always will be, and always will have, and always will, no matter what. And yet, I know Marinette has flaws, but haven't everyone else has forgotten that Adrian has flaws too? All of the characters have flaws, not just Marinette herself. It's like everyone is picking on Marinette like for no reason whatsoever. Like they may have reasons too. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a reason or not. You shouldn't always assume things, whether if you have facts or not about Marinette. I mean, seriously, if Marinette was a real person in real life, she would have just explained whatever. I mean, seriously, I would if I was her. No, seriously, I would. I mean, and besides, I just think almost everyone who hates Marinette, I think they just need to get a life, I think, because they're just being too hard on her. I do understand your opinion is an opinion, and I do understand that you want your voice to be heard too, and I totally understand that because I feel the same thing. But I'd still like to mention that no matter how people are going to use their arguments for their reasons or no reasons, then what's the point on judging Marinette? Like, seriously? Yeah, but I'm not saying all this to everyone to actually to agree with me or anything like that. Not like I'm forcing you to. It's okay, whatever you want. If you either agree or disagree, it's totally fine by you. Okay? I'm not expecting everyone to agree with me all the time because I know everyone has their different thoughts, different opinions, their facts, their beliefs, and anything like that and such. So I'm just saying I'm trying to be like, responsible and trying to give myself a better chance to improve myself to be a better person myself as much as everyone does. Yeah. especially Marinette herself. I mean, I know Marinette so well as much as everyone that no matter how many flaws Marinette has, I mean, she will always be the good person. But people, well, some, almost everyone seems to believe that she's a horrible person just because they hate her. Well, that's just, I mean, that's their loss. Tell me about it, guys. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so okay, and can I just also mention about Lila or Cerise, whatever her name is now? So can I just get to the point on this one, because I don't really quite sure what his her real name really. Like, come on. I don't know about you guys, but I have a feeling her name isn't Lila or Cerise. I have a feeling it's something else. I don't really know it anymore. It's just so confusing. Like, why can't she just be herself, like Merida told her to in season 3? Like, if you guys remember that one episode called Chameleon, when at the end of that very episode, when Marinette as Ladybug said to her that you don't have to lie to be someone else, just be yourself and be honest with yourself and be honest with everyone. Yeah. And what did Lila do? She didn't even take yes for an answer. She just literally just denial. Like, deny it, Paul. Crazy little lady. I mean, I don't really care about Lila anyway, or Cerise. I don't really care what's her name anyway. So what's the point on this conversation? So that's my point. But Chloe, well, she's the worst. Okay, so I know she can be bad too, and I totally understand that, because it's quite understandable for almost anyone who whatever the reason is for not liking Chloe anymore, which is might be good to them. Yeah. But for me, I have a mixed feelings about this. You know, like, ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Get it? I mean, I'm trying to make a Chloe impression here. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Well, can I just say, there is one particular episode where I do feel bad and feel sorry for Chloe, and that is only in one episode in season 2, Melodicator. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I know you all mean well, but just because you agree with Marinette or anything like that in that episode, that doesn't mean you should bully someone who bullies you, because that just makes you bad as them. That's my point. So yeah, that's my point too. Okay. So, like I already said, just because there's someone who doesn't like you and they decide to pick on you, it doesn't mean. It shouldn't always mean you should do the same thing. Because, like I said, it just make you as a bad person and make you bad as them. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I mean, everyone, including you, even I, have our own flaws and we make mistakes, but there's always solutions to fix things. Yeah, sometimes not all things can be fixed, just miss them. Yeah. But sometimes not totally everyone can be what you expect them to be, Just because someone wants to stay horrible, like Chloe, for example, if that's their choice, then that's their choice. It's their decision. So, and it's nothing we can do about that. I mean, because that's their loss. So that's just my word for an advice, I believe. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so and and I'm totally grateful to hear that everyone actually accept my advice. So you're totally welcome if you're thankful for hearing my advice for you. Okay, and okay, do, 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 do. Oh yeah. Okay, so it won't be just season 6 for this video. I like to talk about some other things actually about Miraculous. So let's see what we can talk about. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so Aria. I do like her, like really like her. She's a good character, to be honest. But there are moments where I don't always agree with Aria though. You know when in one time or quite a few times in season 5 when Marina tried to convince Aria that Lila is up to something, whatsoever like that, like like blah blah blah. But Aria is just totally in denial. I mean, but I am aware that Lila does how you get that word right, manipulated Olia to believe her over Marinette. Like, jeez, like, ah. I mean, what kind of friend is she? If you're Marinette's best friend, you should believe Marinette, no matter who you believe in Lila. And besides, Olia, you hardly know Lila. That's the whole point, girl. I mean, I know Olia's not a real person, but I mean, seriously. I mean, if I was ever in Marinette's situation, or if Savy was in Marinette's situation, me and Savy, well, either of us we will always believe in each other, no matter what the case or what other people think of us, because I always support and appreciate Savy, and I'm actually grateful for having Savy in my life, and I know Savy will say and think the same thing about me. Yeah. And I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but I don't think Alia is not really a good friend in season 5, to be honest. Sorry if you think I was a little offensive on that point, but that's just my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, then I easily advise you not to get offended so easy. If you don't like it, then that's totally fine by you. And if you have this sort of itch to argue with me, then there's nothing I can do about it, because I don't want to argue with anyone. And besides, I don't want to have any drama this year. I want this year, 2025, to be a nice year. So I just like to keep it that way. Whew. Okay, so I just need to keep my breath a bit. Okay, so yeah, so and I also forgot to mention that in that London special, yeah, end of the time, I think it's called, no, sorry, End of the Edge, that's it. Sorry, I got a bit mixed up. Never mind. So speaking about that London special, if you guys remember, when Marinette has to make a very hard decision to lie to all the citizens, including Adrian, about, you might get the obvious. Gabriel Agress is Monarch, Shadowmoth, or Hawkmoth. It doesn't really that matter what he calls himself anymore, even though still he will always be the main villain. Even now, I don't always agree with Marinette about lying to Adrian, but I totally understand it though, so that's just the point on this sort of argument. Yeah. So, it's totally understandable anyway, because Marinette did feel terrible though. If you guys remember that peculiar scene when Marinette was asking both Plague and Tiki whether if she did a good thing or not. Well, I don't really know, to be honest. It's hard to answer to that, you know? Like, I bet you guys would agree about this, about whether not to answer to that peculiar question, because sometimes it's not always a good thing to lie, but there are moments where you have to. Well, sorry, I got distracted. I was trying to say, it's okay to lie sometimes. It just depends on the situation, really. Whatever the problem is, that's what I meant. But if you feel the right to lie, then that's totally fine by you, really. And it to the others who think it doesn't feel right, then that's totally fine by you too, really. Yeah. And I totally agree with you, Joshy. It is confusing. Tell me about it, mate. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it, I'm afraid. Actually, there's one small little detail I need to mention before I could possibly go. That I believe there's already a theme song for season 6. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. But if you already seen it, then too late. So yeah, even though it is quite catchy, the music, yeah, that means I have seen it. Well, busted. Okay, that's just me being me. Okay. And did I ever mention that I kind of remind myself with Marinette from time to time? I mean, I do sometimes see myself in Marinette in some moments, to be honest, like being so creative and whatever, really. Especially for her personality. Yeah. Apart from the stalking thing, I don't stalk people. If you don't believe that, then that's your whatever. So anyway, but even now, to be fair with you, just because I have a crush on someone, it doesn't mean I stalk them. That's just sick. Okay. Okay. Well, which is good. Meaning, it's good that I just, just leave people alone just because I have feelings for them. Yeah. Because it would be totally weird if you follow someone around all the time. Yeah. Even though I don't like people following me all the time either, to be honest with you. Yeah. And also, well, I I don't know anymore. I just wanted to share you guys my thoughts, that's all. I just hope you all can understand that. Okay. Oh, looks like that I can see Marinette saving the world again. Oh, I think I have to get so going. Wait for me, Marinette. I gotta help you. Well, bug out. And everyone, I wish you luck. And until the 25th of January, the Miraculous Ladybug. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. And Miraculous Ladybug.